Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Wisconsin coming at you with another commentary. This one's going to be on Nuketown. As you can probably see, I'm using the Commando with the reflex sight. I'm pretty sure there was a contract for this, since it's not one of my normal guns or my normal scopes. I'm not really a fan of the reflex sight. I'm also running hardline, which is fairly rare for me unless there's a contract. Probably wasn't doing a contract at this point because I don't seem to be running care package. Running the stealth bomb or whatever the hell that's called, and the chopper gunner and dogs. But as always, that's not what we're here to talk about. So every now and then, PC versus console comes up. It comes up in a lot of the gaming forums. It comes up in YouTube comments. When I used to play a lot of Left 4 Dead, it was constantly coming up in any YouTube video posted or any Game Battles forum for the console. The PC players, always claimed to be better. They were more coordinated. They'd have better tactics, better communication. Some of that's definitely true. I think a lot of the hardcore players gravitated towards it, and also the claim was made that the controls are better. That if you pitted the PC players against the console players, that the PC players would just run over the console players, which is entirely likely. I don't doubt it. But the first point is that gaming is about enjoyment primarily, and better controls don't necessarily make for a more enjoyable experience. A big part of gaming is about intentionally bad usability, intentionally bad user experience. If you think about the fact that you're made to do many repetitive tasks. If you look at Farmville and World of Warcraft, where it's like, oh, you go out and you kill rats, or I don't even know what you do in Farmville, I've never played it. You plow virtual fields, or I don't know, milk virtual cows or something. And this could easily be scripted. This is something that a person should not be spending time doing. You could write a script to do it. But if you did that, if you automated these easily automatable tasks, you wouldn't be playing the game. You'd be scripting it. And you wouldn't be getting enjoyment. You'd be accomplishing more in the game, but you wouldn't be playing it and enjoying it. To that point, yes, a mouse is better for aiming than the control sticks on the Xbox or the PS3 controllers. A keyboard is more versatile than buttons, especially if you remap the keys. You change the layout. Like, it's stupid that you can't completely remap the buttons on the Xbox and make knife whatever you want. You're given a couple of different layouts, and that's it. I'd much rather be able to completely map the buttons, and so would that guy who plays with his face. Can't remember his name, but yes, it would be nice to be able to do that. But short version of that is a keyboard is a much better interface than these buttons. You can completely map it to your left hand. You have the mouse on the right hand, aiming, moving, strafing, whatever, weapon switching. You could script multiple actions. You could script switch to secondary weapon, pick up weapon on the ground, switch back to primary with a single key, and it would just execute as fast as possible. You could script firing the weapon as fast as possible for semi-automatic weapons. So you'd basically have a modded controller. These are better controls for a competitive environment. That being said, a light gun is likely to be better than a mouse. There's not a disconnect between the visual of what you're aiming at and your hand controlling it. You're actually looking at what you're aiming at. And the Wii has that with a bit of an imperfect version of it, but it had that with World at War, I think, is the only Call of Duty. Maybe the only Call of Duty. I don't know if Black Ops is on. I guess Black Ops is on the Wii. But I guess it's Treyarch is the only one making Call of Duty games for the Wii. So I don't really know that they're competitive, mainly because of the target demographic of the Wii, which I think is old people and preschoolers. But I've got a Wii, I like it, but I don't play it much anymore because the community experience is very poor compared to Xbox Live. But that being said, so we have a mouse is better than a joystick. Mouse and keyboard is better than a joystick. Light gun is better than a mouse. What's better than a mouse? What's better than a light gun? How about a touch screen? How about I just walk up and touch it? I touch the head of the person I want to shoot, and it's a headshot. That's even better, isn't it? Is it more enjoyable though? Probably not in the long run. People are bad at the game like to do things that make the game easier. They're the ones who use the modded controllers. They're the ones who like to script multiple actions. They're the ones who prefer the easier knife, the panic knife. They're the ones who run Second Chance. They're the ones who run Ghost. They do that because they don't enjoy the game being bad at it. They want some way of being good at the game, and these things could actually make it more enjoyable for them in the short term, but in the long term it would not be a more competitive environment, and well, it may be a more competitive environment. It wouldn't be a more enjoyable environment. It wouldn't be a more skill-based environment. So as much as I do think that a mouse is a good enough compromise, I'm fine with the joystick because it's a level enough playing field. It's difficult for everybody. I do like playing on my TV. I don't care if the PC guys are better. I don't care if they feel like their controls are better. The fact of the matter is that you can still have an enjoyable experience on either platform. And I'm not really sure where all the disagreement comes into play, but I don't know. I guess we agree to disagree, and they hate the console, and we wonder why they feel superior. This one's winding to a close. I don't remember what the final score is. I do go 59-3. Oh, there we go, 201-48. Yikes. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and if you can find me on Twitter, follow me there. As always, have a good one.